I just gotta say, the fluidity of our perception of time is wild to experience, because for years wait, hold on, ignore those, that's for a different video, whoopsies. But for years I worked on part-time, or I got cheap living situations so I could afford to survive on just working part-time, so that I could put all my free time, as much free time as possible, into working on my videos. Granted, that was the plan. What actually happened is I spent most of my time like biking or rollerblading or kayaking or camping or watching other people's YouTube videos instead of working on my own. Regardless, when I went from part-time to full-time after getting a regular apartment, it's like I have to work full-time to afford it now. Initially, I felt like I had no free time, and it was so frustrating. And so I went from, about 20 to 30 hours a week to 40 hours a week. But then I got a second job, and I went from 40 hours a week to 62, and then to 72 hours a week. And I got used to it very quickly, surprisingly. But then, long story short, I've dropped back down to 40 hours a week. And suddenly now I feel like I just have absurd amounts of free time. After getting used to 72 hours a week of working and having almost no free time. Like literally I'd give myself barely an hour and a half every morning and night before work and after work. And even that was cutting into my sleep a little bit. So often that hour and a half on both the morning and the night would get squished by the time I spent preparing to leave, which would be like a half an hour, and then of course driving, so 45 minutes, and then like however much I slept in. So I would get maybe like a half an hour in the morning and at night, or 45 minutes if I was lucky. And I just can't believe how easily I got used to that, and how wildly different my perspective is on time management now than it was a year ago. A year ago when I switched, well, over a year at this point, when I switched from part-time to full-time, it's like, I have no free time. It was so frustrating. But now going from double time to normal full-time, endless amounts of free time. Like the 4 days that I spent off of work for my concussion, videos about that right there, I probably doubled the amount of time I have spent in my apartment total since I moved in, and I've been here for 6 months. Well, 5 months. It's so weird. It's so weird to spend so much time here, and it's so nice. So, yeah, weird stuff. That's all this video is. I just wanted to reflect on that. So let me know what you think about this down below. What experience have you had with this sort of thing? Subscribe for more. Share my videos with anyone. I need a better way of saying that. Share my videos with anyone else you think might enjoy them. And take care.